Hi guys, Elif here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing the monthly zodiac readings and I'm going to be doing the reading for Gemini. As you know, this is a general reading for the collective that will be guided to my channel to hear this message. I trust that it is going to serve you well and for your greater good in your journey, to move you forward and not to hinder. Please keep in mind that I am focusing on love for you, but Spirit can bring through other messages, and sometimes Spirit can be bringing through a message for other areas in your life. Allow yourself to take a few deep breaths, settle into your intuition, ask your guides and your keepers to guide you, keep an open mind. Trust your intuition. If the story fits, it is yours, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, it is possibly not yours. In some cases, there will be some of the message that is for you and some that is not. And it can also be, the roles can also be reversed, but it is really highly unlikely because I do try and channel the collective that is here. But we do have cross watches and sometimes that energy comes through too. So as I say, the roles can be reversed. Okay. You need to trust your intuition to know which it is for you, whether it fits or not. And if you do find that you enjoy this video, this reading, then don't forget to like and comment. Let me know how it resonates and subscribe so you can see my upcoming videos. Okay, I've already blessed the space, given thanks to the archangels in the north, south, east and west, holding their sacred flame up for us, keeping the sacred space pure and welcoming into this space messages that are only going to serve your highest good. And giving thanks to the spirits of air, water, earth and fire, my guides and keepers, giving thanks to Spirit for helping to bring through these channeled messages about your situation and your energy, and just giving thanks and helping me to do what I do so that I can bring these messages to you. Okay, I'm going to get right on with it. Okay, so already, Gemini, what's come out for you before I even started is this. Heartbreak. This is where many of you are at the moment. Your heart is just broken. It's broken, broken, broken. And Spirit is saying to me that for many of you, you know that you are part of the reason for this heartbreak. That you broke your own heart in many, many cases. Either because you accepted things that you shouldn't have, you ignored what you were supposed to, you didn't honor what really you weren't, I don't think you were. Spirit is saying, please remember guys, for those of you who have not watched my videos before, I am a no tools medium, born gifted. I channel messages, I'm shown images and impressions of your story, I am given direct message from Spirit. Everything that I'm saying to you is messages for you. It is not my personal opinion. Please keep an open mind and pay attention to everything that I'm saying. I am channeling for you. Every message is important. Spirit is saying that you were so busy running around, distracting yourself, that you missed something very important. And upon realizing that very recently, you are feeling shattered once again. And this is why you feel so responsible for this heartache. You are finally at a place in your life where you are surrendering. You've surrendered. And you thought you did it before. You thought that you have surrendered before. You thought that you've surrendered and you've aligned, and now you are just, you've climbed onto that boat, you've collapsed into it, and you're not even worried about where it's taking you. You've surrendered to source, and you're okay with wherever source is going to take you. You have finally really embarked upon your journey within, your journey to source. And you need to just be cautious and be aware of this complete, oh my gosh, I'm just done. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to think about anything that hurts. I don't want to have to do anything. I am just done. Because there is a fine line between surrender and ignorance and distraction. Like just wanting to find nothingness because you don't want to have to move if you feel inspired to move, or look up if you feel inspired to look up. You are going to miss very, very important things. And remember, that is how you got here. So be careful of that. Spirit wants you to be careful of that. Be aware of that. Allow yourself to be uncomfortable for a little bit. Because if nothing else, you've been taught by now that trying to avoid it just perpetuates it. It recreates it in different scenarios, in different ways in your life. You've got to do something different if you want to experience something different, if you want a different outcome. So be careful that you're telling yourself, I'm taking time out. I'm gathering myself. I don't want to have to deal with anything or focus on anything. I'm just going to close my eyes and rest. Be careful that it is not you creating ignorance, closing your eyes to what you need to see. Allow yourself to be with what it is you need to be with right now, to feel your way through what it is you need to feel, even if it feels like it's going to destroy you. It won't. Because from that, the inspiration will come to, like I say, look up from time to time. And there you will find that those communications from source and those indications of where you're headed. And it's going to give you soul food. What brought you to this place is that you were determined to get things right. And you thought you could will it into being just based on what is. And it doesn't matter how much you try and will an apple tree into being an orange tree. It's not going to happen. If what you need is an orange tree, and if you find that you are not getting the enjoyment, or that you are having an adverse effect to apples after having them for a long term, and this is just the analogy I need to use for your understanding. You cannot will that tree into being what you need. You have to come to a place where you accept that it is an apple tree. It is beautiful in its own right, but it is not for you. And you need to walk through the orchard and you need to find the orange tree. It's going to mean that you shift where you move from where you are, but you are the one that's going to have to move. The orange tree is not going to move to where the apple tree is and the apple tree to there to satisfy what you want. And this is what you were trying to do. You were trying to will things into existence. You thought that everything that was in your life was set, and Suddenly this person comes along and shows you that there's more, and you show them that there's more. But there was this need, um, there was this need that could just not be filled or satisfied, because it was not about what was being offered, it was about what was lacking within. It was the lack of the inability to believe, that this is too good to be true kind of thing. And the inability and the willingness to believe that I deserve this was just not there. But that is changing now. This person wants to offer you everything because they believe you deserve everything. And I'm just not certain that they have that everything that they want to offer you. Because there was obviously self-esteem issues. And they really want to express everything to you, but when they listen to themselves and what it is they want to say to you, it seems like, what's the point of me saying this? Like, what difference is it going to make for this person? You found yourself having to detach emotionally, and suddenly you have this pouring in of emotions. But you're still finding your feet with it, and as I said, the emotions are a lot for you. And then the lovers came out. In this person's heart, in your person's heart, in your person's soul, it's always been you. It's been you through many, many lifetimes. Your person feels you in every single way. And circumstances don't change it. And that is why this pain and sadness is here. And it doesn't matter how much they want to will things. They know that it's always been you and it's always going to be you. But you see, until you are willing to choose you, and they are willing to choose them, it'll seem too big, it'll seem too overwhelming, it'll seem too difficult, it'll seem too challenging to draw together. But for the lovers, in the end, the choice is always clear and simple, and nothing in their existence allows them to believe or will themselves into another concept or to be ignorant about it. You hope that you will have a new opportunity with this person. Phew, there is so much love here. There is so much love. And there is so much thinking about this. There is so much thinking about it, and your person ponders upon the memories, but not enough thought about action moving forward. And you think about it, but also not enough, but you don't have an intention of moving, you don't have, you think about the memories, you think about the good times, but you don't think about actioning forward. And your person is definitely not planning to action forward. They expect you to do this. So I don't know if you guys, I don't know who's going to make that decision and when it will be made. Thank you, Spirit. Give me another card on this, on my Gemini's person. Thank you, Spirit. Your person is willing to work on this, even though they're not planning to make the first move or come towards you. They're willing to work on this. They're doing the work to be ready when you finally come forward. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Tell me what this energy is going to be replaced with. The reason why you keep focusing on this person and what's happened and where you are right now and the sudden surge of feelings that have come up is you don't know how this person feels about you, or if your person will even be welcoming, and that's probably why you haven't made the move. And in the energy, you are feeling that they are closed off to contacting you, and you are misinterpreting that because they are not closed off to having contact from you. They are not closed off to moving forward with you, despite of how that looks. They are open and they are very clear on a lot of things. There is so much that you don't know, that you'd like answers to, that they are ready to express to you. But you need to make the move. And they obviously believe that it's got to come from you because you didn't really see them or value them in the way that you now realize you should have. You need to express your feelings to this person. You need to tell them how you feel and who you are. And Spirit is saying you need to be willing. You need to be willing to stop just pondering on this and to actually start doing the work towards this relationship, because it's not going to go away. And this new beginning that you sometimes fantasize about, you need to bring that into fruition because it's more real than what you think. It's not just a fantasy. Because this person is your sun, your abundance, your warmth, the space in which all of your seeds and your hopes and your dreams will be nurtured and will grow and flourish. And you know this deep down. So what Spirit is showing me is that your person is going to wait until you're ready to contact them. They are patient. They will wait for as long as they need to. So how long that takes is up to you. And in the meantime, they keep working on being the best version of themselves and having the best understanding into your situation so that they can work on it in whichever direction you are wanting or willing to move. They are open to that. They know who you are. They know that you know who they are to them. To, you know, who they are to you. But they are going to guard their honor, their self-respect, their heart. They are not going to be the one that is going to pursue you. They believe that it needs to be something that they can know without a doubt is what you want. And you taking that action towards them is telling them that it's what you want. Don't misunderstand their distance and their quiet for apathy or for contempt or as evidence that they don't love you. This person loves you. They love you. And Gemini, if you are not focusing on, if this could very possibly be someone that you are not completely focused on, but when you listen to this reading, it makes you think of them, then you need to let that other person go from your energy. Because this is the person that makes you feel like you want to be the best version of yourself. This is the person that made you feel amazing. This is the person that made you feel uplifted. This is the person that makes you feel like the world, like anything is possible. This is not somebody that drains you and makes and beats your self-esteem and makes you feel less than. This is not that person. This is an energy that inspires and uplifts you. This is someone that you know that is very, very intuitive, knows who they are, connected to source, that trusts spirit as their guiding system. They are wise, they are knowledgeable, wise beyond their years. This is an old soul. That is the person that is showing up in your energy. And if you are not absolutely clear yet that that is the person for which you are grieving and mourning, Spirit is saying that is the person that you are grieving and mourning, because that is what is missing in your life. Beautiful message, bringing you absolute clarity into your situation. I hope that you are able to receive this message, and that I believe that it has served you. It is time that you get out of this heartbreak. It is time that you move to healing. It is time that you bring your heart chakra into balance so that you can start doing and living the life that you've come here to live. And stop finding yourself in this limbo of just either being in delusion or completely secluding yourself or completely shutting yourself off from things. And it's natural for Gemini, right, to go between these two energies because they are the twins, but you need to decide who you're going to give the reins to. And perhaps releasing the reins to the divine is the best thing, because that is what the Chariot is about. Then you can have forward movement and you can trust that source is taking you in the right direction. Rely less upon your own understanding, especially when you see that you are confused and that you find yourself going round and round in circles. Beloved Gemini, this has been your message. If it resonates with you, please comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe so you can see my upcoming videos. And for those of you who would like to take a personal look into your situation, my email is in the description box below. I am open for personal readings and I would love to guide you on your journey. If you're happy with the message here and this is, you feel that you've found everything that you need in this reading, then I am happy with that. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel your message, to bring you your reading and to bring you guidance from Spirit. I hope to see you again soon, Gemini, and have an amazing month of May. Do what is right for you. You know. Even if it's difficult, it's worth it. Love and light. Take care.